College Football 26 is now live for everybody who has early access. And as always, the first thing I'm going to do is show you my top 5 offensive playbooks that you can jump into immediately and start winning games. I've been digging through these playbooks for the past week and have a good idea of what the meta is going to be, as well as some good off meta playbooks. So, what I'm going to do is try to point you in the right direction depending on what kind of offense you like to run. But first, I want you guys to go to the comment section and let me know what offense you plan on running as soon as you boot up. And then if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe because I post tips every single day helping you get better at the game. Now let's get into it. Coming in at number 5, we have an off-meta playbook, which is going to be Rice. This is a playbook that not a lot of people are going to be in, but I'm telling you right now, in the right hands, this playbook can be lethal. The reason for that is you have some really good pistol formations and some good shotgun formations. Now, when it comes to Rice, they are an option-based scheme, and these wingback formations are going to be very good. So wingback double tight. Again, you really want to focus on the different types of like read options and triple options that they have. But these wingback formations incorporate some auto motions and they just have some good plays to build around. And again, it's not just in pistol, they also have shotgun wingback. Now, the nice thing about these shotgun wingback formations is that when you go into shotgun, a lot of people are going to be thinking you're trying to pass. But the nice thing about these formations is that they're very run heavy and they have runs to attack pretty much any gap. So we have halfback zone toss, halfback power lead, motion load option, motion triple option. You have duo wrap, halfback power. So you have a ton of different runs out of this formation alone. There's other wingback formations we'll go to in a second. But I would say that, these don't have the greatest passing plays, but they have very good run plays. So halfback zone toss, this is a play that I like. I think that shotgun tosses are actually quite good. It's easy to hit the edge and get some good yardage that way. Now let's briefly go through the other shotgun wingback formations just so you can see what's in this playbook. But what I would say about these formations is that some of them will be kind of useless at passing, but what they all have in common is that they're all going to have, the option plays, the option threat, and be able to run the ball out of them. So like right here, we have quarterback blast. I haven't actually tried that one, but I'm sure that's decent. But I just think that this playbook is going to be a lot of fun. You have this wingback auto motion, which can be nice. I would say that passing play is probably not too good, but the run plays will be good. But yeah, just wanted to quickly show you Rice. I think this playbook is going to be a lot of fun for somebody who wants to be different. Next up, we have the UCLA playbook, which is going to be a meta playbook. You're going to see a ton of people on this because pro players want to use this gun bunch. And the reason for that is you have the play clear out, SE out. It can only be found in the UCLA playbook. And the reason that this play is good is because of not only the deep tight end post, but this old school fade from B. This is always the kind of route that you're looking for, especially from compression, because it's easy to bomb coverages. So I'll just show you a setup that might be good against cover 3. Something like this. If our guys don't bump into each other. I should have called it cover 3. Let me go ahead and do that for you guys. But clear out, SE out is going to be one of the most spammed plays you're going to see this year. So if you like to use gun bunch, I would recommend trying this playbook out. So right here, there's your seam throw. He kind of missed it, but you can also fit it into that corner route on the sideline like this. And then, of course, you have the high-low over the middle of the field. The user goes with the tight end post, then you're going to have the drag right here, and it's just a very high-powered play. As for the rest of the playbook, I would say it's just okay. It doesn't really blow me away, but it's definitely serviceable. So you have Y off trips, which was a good formation last year. Y off trips weak. And then you also have tight open, tray open, halfback strong, and trips. So I would say you have other good formations to use, but again, the main reason is to be using gun bunch, more specifically for the play clear out, SE out. Coming in at number 3, we have my playbook of choice, which is UAB. This is going to be the first offensive scheme that I post on acemadden.com. So if you're a member, be on the lookout for that. But the 3 formations I'm going to focus on are going to be tight Y off, trips tight end, and then bunch tight end. These 3 formations complement each other perfectly. You get the compression from tight Y off, you get the spread from trips, and then you get the bunch formation, obviously, from bunch tight end. So again, this is one of my comfort formations. It's going to be very easy to score out of this playbook between those three formations, but you can honestly get away with just using tight Y off. Using something just like this is going to be very good for spacing. That guy carried that deep cross really well, actually. But a play like this, good quick snap play. You don't have to do much to gain yardage out of this. Now, when it comes to trips tight end, you are missing verticals. So that's kind of like the one downside of this trips tight end. But a lot of trips formations in college football 26 don't have verticals. It was the same way last year. But you still have curl flat, PA counter go, PA shot post, X spot. So you still have good plays to work with. And then bunch tight end, you have pretty much all you need out of this. You have verts, wide delay, you have whips, tight end corner, RPO alert bubble, off tackle, X spot, mesh dig, which is a new play. Now, I will say you do have some other good formations to work with. So Y trips weak, you get some really good routes out of here. So you get goal line fork sig, which has that delay route from B. You get that wide wheel from your running back and goal line short post. Y off trips is another good formation. It gives you halfback direct snap, which is one of the most annoying plays that existed in college football last year. See how it's just very, very easy to hit the edge. So you have that. So you have more formations than the main three I listed to work with. You have gun gate, which is going to be a fun formation just to come out in just as a gimmick formation to audible out of, or even use some of the gadget plays. So overall, just a fun playbook. And I can't wait to bring it to you sometime this week. Be on the lookout for that on acemeta.com. Coming in at number 2, we have the Houston playbook, which is a very good pass-heavy offense. So if you like to have multiple options as far as formations go, I would say this is probably the best playbook in the game. You have normal Y off close, and you have most of the plays that you'd want out of this. You don't have those auto motion plays that would be nice to have. If you want those, that's going to be the Oregon playbook. You also get bunch strong in that. So that's a top 10 playbook for sure. You also have Y off trips tight end. That also comes with verticals. So if you like the quick snap people, this is always one of the best plays to use. You get bunch tight end, including a new play, which is motion PA cross switch. It has that auto motion wheel. I'll show you that play in a second, but you have the full bunch tight end. And then you also have tight slots halfback weak. So you get the compression, you get the spread, you get the bunch, just kind of like UAB. But then you also get that normal Y off close. So really good deal here. You have pretty much everything you need. I think this play is new, scissors. I don't think I've seen this before. The only other playbook that has this formation, I believe, is Rutgers. So if you want to check out that playbook, that's another like borderline top 10 playbook that I would check out. But yeah, between all of these, you have a very good pass heavy scheme. So motion PA cross switch, having this auto motion is quite nice because a lot of people are going to be using man coverage. And you want things that don't get pressed and can easily gain separation. I think he peeled off of my guy and made that play, which is kind of crazy. So right here, it's definitely zone coverage. Get into that check down. But yeah, the auto motion is going to be nice against man heavy users because you're just not going to get pressed and you're going to get separation pretty often. And that's going to be the most common defense you're going to see on day one. And then finally at number 1, we have the Oregon State playbook, which is kind of a community-wide consensus here. I haven't seen any top 5 or top 10 lists without this in it. And I think that's completely warranted. But I will say, if you're not a bunch user, I probably wouldn't use this playbook. This is mainly for bunch users because you get bunch ace strong offset, which is basically bunch strong, but with 2 tight ends. If you want to get rid of the 2 tight ends, you want to make it 3 receiver. Just do right stick to the left twice for your packages and do slot gadget, and that makes it 11 personnel. But you do get the same plays that you would get out of bunch strong. So duo, you get dagger, flood, pin pull toss, RPO alert screen, corner strike. So you have pretty much all you need just out of this formation alone. But then you add on bunch strong nasty, and you get some really good plays out of this as well. And then to complement that, you get bunch X nasty. So between all of these, it's going to be really hard to stop all 3. Now this quarterback sweep, I actually have no idea if this is good. Let's find out. But if this is good, this could be a really big pain in the ass. It's like right there, the edge defender kind of didn't come down. So let's run that again. Yeah, so right there, they didn't even block him. So this might be a broken play. Yeah, this is probably a broken play. Let's see if we can flip it to the other side with right stick to the right. It did not flip to the right. We're still running left. There might be a way to run this, but from what I'm seeing, the blocking is not great on the edge. It's going to get blown up a lot. But really, you would use these for the pass plays. But Oregon State's good outside of the bunch as well. You get trips tight end offset weak. Y off trips weak. PA sweep's a good play, good stock play. Y off trips. Y off trips nasty. And then Y off trio close. This is going to have one of the best quick snap plays in flood. And this is just a good alignment in general. You kind of get this condensed trips look over there. I can't believe that guy got his ankles broken by the tight end whip and still covered it. And that's one thing I want you guys to know about this game is that whip routes aren't nearly as good versus man coverage as you might be used to, or you might know them as zigs. Tight end zigs last year would win versus man coverage constantly. But now I would say they really don't. They're better versus zone. So you do gain tight end zigs in your hot route menu and returns. But again, they're just not quite as consistent. But kind of besides the point, I just wanted to say that the Oregon State playbook is probably the best. But again, if you're not a bunch user, I would probably look elsewhere. And just because your favorite streamer is using Oregon State does not mean you need to. There's like 30 good playbooks in this game. Go find one that suits you. So that's going to be it for my top 5 list, but I do want to mention a couple more things that might help you find the playbook that you're looking for. The first thing is that if you're an under center user, so you like using single back, strong, I form, whatever, I would look at the Iowa playbook. I'm going to actually post on the screen right now all the playbooks that I think are decent at that. You're kind of limited because this type of offense is getting phased out at the college level, so you're not going to see it too often here. But then also we have the pistol playbooks. I'm going to post those on the screen. So I talked about Rice earlier, and I think that's potentially the most fun playbook out of all of these. But I think Liberty is a very good playbook that's worth a look. And then Florida has a ton of pistol options as well. And I just wanted to show you guys some different options that aren't really pass heavy related. Anyways, that's it for the video. Let me know in the comment section what offense you plan on running. And then also be on the lookout for that UAB offense. I'm going to post it on acemadden.com very soon. It's going to be a very explosive offense that's going to help you win more games. See you guys in the next one.